I am Dr. Nadeem Sajjad Raja. You are watching my YouTube channel, Dr. Raja Nadeem Sajjad Official. Please subscribe this channel and click bell icon button. Then you will receive all my latest videos. Today I'm going to talk about the effectiveness of coronavirus vaccine against the new types of coronavirus or COVID-19 virus, which is causing a lot of infections. So infection rates have gone up in the United Kingdom, and there are reports from other parts of the world as well. So before I talk about the effectiveness of vaccine, I like to give a brief introduction about our immune system and how this vaccine works to protect us. So there are different types of cells in our body which are part of the immune system. For example, macrophages. Whenever any insult to the body, any virus enters into the body, so the macrophages swallow up and digest that germ. And then some parts are left, for example, antigen. Then B lymphocytes, which are called as defensive white blood cells. So then they attack on the remaining parts of the virus, and then they destroy the remaining parts. So after that, T lymphocytes, another defensive WBCs, they become active, and then they attack on the left particles which are left by macrophages or B lymphocytes. So after that, all these cells, they build up our immune systems and antibodies are produced. So some T lefts are left behind, so which are called as memory cells. Whenever same type of virus, for example COVID-19 virus, enter into our body, so these T cells become memory cells, become active, and then they attack on the virus, and that's how they save us. So now we need to know how this COVID-19 vaccine works. So COVID-19 vaccine actually help our body to build the immune system, specifically against COVID-19 virus without having to get the illness. So there are different types of vaccine. I'm going to tell you about the three main types of vaccine. So they offer protection in a different way. After this vaccination, so the T lymphocytes or memory cells or B lymphocytes are produced. So whenever in the future virus attack on us, so these cells become active, and then that's how they protect us. There are three different types of vaccines. One is a messenger RNA vaccine. So this messenger RNA actually it transmits signals to the DNA, and then DNA help to develop an immune system in our body and produce antibodies. So it contains some parts of the virus, COVID-19 virus. So when this vaccine is given, so this vaccine gives instructions to our body to make a harmless protein that is unique to body. So after our cells make copies of the protein, then the genetic material from the vaccine is destroyed. So our body recognizes that protein because this protein does not belong to our body, and build T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes. And these T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes remember this protein, and whenever a new COVID-19 virus enters into our body, then these vaccines, so these T cells and B lymphocytes fight against that virus and protect us. So Pfizer and Moderna are, or Imperial College, these are the examples of this type of vaccine. The second vaccine is a protein subunit vaccine. So this vaccine actually contains a harmless piece of the protein of the virus that cause COVID-19 infection. So once a person receives the vaccine, our immune system recognizes that protein, and they know that our body knows that this protein does not belong to our body. So helps to make T lymphocytes and antibodies, and these antibodies and T lymphocytes or memory T lymphocytes act to protect us from future COVID-19 infections. The third type is a vector vaccine. So the vector vaccine is actually adenovirus, a viral vector technology. So very weak adenovirus is used, and then it carries genetic material from that body, genetic material from the virus that causes COVID-19 infections. So that genetic material is added into this adenovirus. So that's why it is called as a viral vector. So once it goes into our cell, then our cells recognize it as a foreign body or invader. Then they develop T cells and antibodies in the same fashion and protect us from the future infections. So each and every vaccine help our body to build immune system. So during building up immune system, so sometimes our body experience fever, body aches, or pain or a redness on the injection site. So these are the signs and symptoms which we also call as a side effects of the vaccine. So there are two types of people will receive 2 injections 3 to 4 weeks apart to build a good immunity against this virus infection. Yes, these vaccines are effective against the new type or new variant of coronavirus or COVID-19, and already circulating other variants of coronavirus. But we also remember that this virus has ability to mutate or make changes in its body, in its cell. So after making changes or mutations, so it comes up as a new type. So all scientists and health professionals, they are confident that these vaccines are effective because they are not specifically designed for only one type of COVID-19. So these vaccines use some part or spike protein of the virus, and then they help our body to develop immunity. But at the same time, the experts are concerned. So they know that this virus has ability to make changes. So in the future, the mutations might help to evade this virus from the vaccine. So they are thinking that this vaccine might need be updated every year, as they update flu vaccine every year. So the common circulating types of COVID-19 will be included in the vaccine whenever they will update every year. So no doubt there are a lot of questions about the vaccine, about the new type of coronavirus COVID-19 in people's mind, and specifically healthcare professionals, government. Due to this new variant of coronavirus, no doubt infection rate has risen. A lot of new cases every day being reported, enormous pressure on the health system as well as on the healthcare workers. At the moment, the healthcare professionals, experts in this field, they are confident that these vaccines are effective against the new variant of COVID-19. Thank you very much for watching this video.